What's up, fam? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor in case you didn't know. It's ITYDK.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices and the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go. And congratulations in order to Nicki Minaj. Not only is she leading currently all four of the categories she's nominated in for the MTV Awards, the MTV Music Video Awards. She's leading all four categories in that so far. And she is the first female rapper to get 64 million monthly listeners in Spotify. Wow. So she breaks the record. I don't even know who had the record, but 64 million. Impressive. Coming right at the perfect time. Album getting ready to drop in November. I know a lot of people are excited for that. I'm very excited to hear what she's coming with here on Pink Friday too. So shout out to Nicki Minaj for that great accomplishment. Now, on the not so positive side, the Daily Beast, and they have been known in the past to not really be so Nicki Minaj friendly. They put out an article. The lawyer did confirm, it's the lawyer of Jennifer Huff, or Jennifer Yu, or Jennifer Huff, I think it's Jennifer Yu, has confirmed this to be true. But it says here, Jennifer Yu's legal team has obtained court records from her 1994 R case, including photos, medical exam results, and a transcript of Kenneth Petty's guilty plea. Now, it says here, a story says Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, has yet to settle the sexual A lawsuit that Jennifer Yu brought against him in 2021. Now, Yu's legal team has submitted new evidence from her original 1994 case with the Queens County Supreme Court, in which Petty ultimately pled guilty to attempted R-word in the first degree. In a letter to the court filed Friday, Yu's attorney Tyrone Blackburn, she still got that guy, writes that the plaintiff initially requested the 1994 court orders at the start of her litigation, but that due to the age of the requested records, the Queens District Attorney Office took a long time to retrieve, review, redact, and produce the records. It says the 1994 incident occurred when both Petty and Yu were 16 years old. The newly submitted exhibits include photographs of injuries to a young Yu, face, neck, and sides, as well as a police laboratory analysis report stating that Yu's underwear and 2 V smears were positive for the presence of spermatozoa. The report further states that a pair of checker shorts collected from Petty on the day of the alleged A-word were positive for the presence of spermatozoa. There are things that in normal context would be he said, she said, Blackbird told the Daily Beast. Now you have the photos to prove it, and she made these statements without the benefit of having these documents to revert back to. So clearly her trauma is very real. Petty's attorney, Stephen David Issa, did not respond to the Daily Beast email request for comment when reached by phone. He declined to comment. So they contacted him by phone. He declined to comment. When asked what she hopes to demonstrate with these new documents, Yu told the Daily Beast that she just wanted to show proof that I didn't lie on this man. I did exactly what I was supposed to do when it happened. I went to the police. I went to the hospital. I had a R kit done. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought this case was over. I had no idea this case was still going on. That's how far I had blocked it out of my mind. I thought a while back where they said the case was getting dismissed. I thought that was it because, to my knowledge, I always thought that Kenneth Petty had already did his time for this. No idea that this stuff is still going on. This is what I'm going to say without even reading the rest of the article. That's pretty much the gist of the article. Without even reading the rest of the article, Nicki Minaj settled this case. You have an album coming out. You have a very important album coming out for your career. I mean, it's not like if the album flops or something that's going to do something to your legacy. But the only thing that this album can do is enhance your legacy. So it's an important album. You don't need anything lingering over your head, a court date when it comes around for your album rollout. Settle the account. I said this to Nicki Minaj 2 years ago, and we wouldn't even be here. Settle the account. Move on. See what I'm saying? You're not even going to miss the money. And you do a settlement. You have them sign an NDA that states they can never speak in public about it. They can't tell anybody that, oh yeah, Nicki Minaj gave me money, or else they'd be held liable. Settle the case, get it out of your life, and get ready for your rollout. If you don't, this could cause you lingering problems. Moving on to Bacallus, Cardi B. Now, Love and Hip Hop star Amy Luciani did an interview, and she stated in the interview that she was involved in writing sessions for Cardi B. And the way it was sounding as though Amy was saying that she has written for Cardi B. So let me let you listen to Amy Luciani, and then we'll come back and unpack it.
A couple of writing sessions.
I have been in writing sessions for Cardi B. Okay. And I'll leave it at that. That was my most biggest opportunity. Okay. And I was the only girl in the room with all the male writers. So,
can you give us an example of what a writing session is like for people who may be curious?
Yes. So a writing session, you'll get, obviously, your confidential email through whoever you're working with, or if you have a pub deal or a label deal, and they will tell you like which label is looking for songs, and they'll tell you what type of songs they're looking for, meaning so-and-so has a 10-song album and it's about to come out. The last 2 records, they want it to be maybe club boppy, fun, or a deep record. It's like heart bro, got dumped, and depending on what your writing cadence is, you might get the email like, hey, it's a session coming in. You want to be a part of it. You don't know who you are.
Now, that was what she had said, Amy Luciani. Now, Cardi B immediately, well, I'm going to say immediately, after everybody started putting out there, Cardi got exposed, she's this girl saying she wrote for her. I think later on she said something along the lines of, a lot of times you don't get credited or paid, in these sessions. Now, Cardi B answered Amy Luciani back, and she posted screenshots of a conversation. Cardi says in the DM to Amy Luciani, when have you ever in your life written for me? Amy responds back, Cardi, no, please, don't take it out of context. I said 3 years ago I was in a writing session with multiple songwriters, and your name with other dope artists were in the lineup of upcoming albums. And then Cardi says, I think she misspelled here, how you jacking that you did a song for me and your verse didn't make it, but you're getting credited on the album? ? Never that you didn't say that you claim you wrote for me. Oh no, sorry, that was what Cardi was going to say. And then she says, I can't really see what it says up top. It was about you're coming at me a funny way or whatever. And then Cardi says, I'm sorry if I sound aggressive, but my album is my everything, my bread and butter, and I take a lot of pride. And so many people who tried to discredit me for my work. And she says, you've worked your A off. No one can say you didn't, pretty. Cardi, I never said you had writer camps. Can you please hear me out? I know these B's are effing weirdos. I'm not her. I said I was with a publishing company and got calls years ago to write. When I arrive, you never know who's there and who's looking for either hooks, verses, or cadences. And I was proud to be the one black girl there among men writers. And then you should take pride. Look at you, girl. You are effing self-made. Coppin', please. We love you out here, girl. The F, no one can discredit you. We are all literally watched you work, move, and made yourself a boss. Again, a real B, say sorry. Okay, she's copping, please, the rest of the way. Basically, listen. Once Cardi got in her DM, I'm sure she probably didn't expect it. And now all of a sudden she's copping, please. Ma, let's be honest. You did say. The way you were making it sound, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it right there. That's gaslighting. That's gaslighting at its finest. So Cardi checked you, and now you came out and said, well, no, I didn't write for Cardi. I was in sessions or what have you. But it did make it seem as though you were saying you had writing camps. Because what happened is all of Cardi's ops ran with that, of course. It was posted, and shout out to Ken Barbie who posted this rebuttal. And Cardi then came on and said, bees were gagging hard, thinking they were sipping tea. Now they gagging on D. So that's what Cardi B had to say. I have to say, plain and simply, man, it's already been proven over and over again that all of the girls out use some sort of writing camps, writing teams, help with writing. It's in the credits. It's been on reference tracks. And if you don't think Cardi B writes at all, then you need to go tell ASCAP to take her awards back. Because, like I said, I'm a member of ASCAP, and ASCAP, you have to prove to them, you have to send them. I've published songs to ASCAP. You have to send them the proof that you wrote the song and what percentage of the song you wrote. And whoever else is on it, they got to put the percentage that they wrote. And all of that has to be clear before you send it to the ASCAP for her publishing check or what have you. So there you have it. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends. I'll catch you on the next one.